What's up, Nerdgenic Nation? Superhero nerd Aaron Waller here. And this past weekend, Marvel released its special presentation, Werewolf by Night. And we are, of course, here to talk about it and let you know if you should watch it or if you should skip it. Werewolf by Night is based on the Marvel Comics that had its first appearance in Marvel Spotlight number 2 in 1972, and then his own series later that same year. The MCU special presentation stars Gael, García, Bernal, Donnelly, and is directed by brilliant composer Michael Giacchino. Now, I was on board for this movie, and I call it a movie because it's about 55 minutes and is a very standalone story from the jump. It combined classic Hollywood horror and the Marvel Universe. The story focuses on Jack Russell as he attends a funeral for a monster hunter that has several others attend to see who will become the new owner of the Bloodstone, a powerful object bestowed on the best monster hunter that can do some serious damage to monsters. Eventually, it's revealed that Jack is there not to become the new owner of the Bloodstone, but rather to free his friend, fan favorite creature Man-Thing, who by the way never gets called that name from what I recall. It's also later revealed, somewhat to what we all knew from the posters and trailers, that Jack is a werewolf and thus he is captured. Now, I know I pretty much just gave you all the details there, but you get the gist. It's 55 minutes, I couldn't really keep all of this story's secrets and still talk about it too. Nevertheless though, this special presentation was absolutely brilliant. I felt fully engaged from beginning to end, and it's one of those stories that you don't want to end, or at least want to be further explained upon further in the future. Now, whether Marvel will actually do that or not will be the bigger question, but as to seeing what the reception has been thus far to Werewolf by Night, chances are looking pretty good. But the performances were fantastic, the effects were some of the best, and I'm not sure if that was due to a reduced use of CGI, or if the black and white was just really used to its benefit, but it was still really great. The story also felt a bit of like a B-horror side at times, but it was also just charming enough to make you keep watching for the good stuff that you always felt was right around the corner. To me, I think this is a total win for Marvel, as if they haven't had enough in their history, but it could likely change how they present content moving forward. I mean, why spend quadruple the budget to creating a 6 to 10 episode series that includes a lot of filler when you can instead have a self-contained, hyper-focused and driven story that allows you to get to know characters just as well enough that you even want more from them. I mean, I certainly wouldn't have minded a similar formula for shows like Ms. Marvel or Moon Knight, who by the way got his debut in a Werewolf by Night comic. And this format isn't necessarily new to Marvel either, as they have had similar success with other one-shots type of stories in the past with Peggy Carter and other early MCU stories, and I certainly don't think it's off the table to go back to that formula. Now, I've probably spoiled enough for you already, but to make a long story short, this self-contained story may be the best thing to come out of Phase 4 thus far. Werewolf by Night is excellent and definitely worth your time, whether you're a Marvel fan or not. This can be enjoyed by almost anyone who enjoys film and storytelling in general, and for that reason, I'm going to give Werewolf by Night a 9 out of 10. So those are my thoughts on Werewolf by Night, and now I want to hear from you in the Nerdgenic community. What did you think of this special presentation from Marvel? Would you like to see more of this format in the future? Do you want to see more of this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification. That way you don't miss out on any future videos from me or the rest of the Nerdgenic team. And also be sure to follow us across all social media platforms at Nerdgenic. That way you don't miss out on any special news, announcements, or articles at nerdgenic.com. But in the meantime, if you want even more Marvel content, check out this playlist right over here. Or if you love comics like I do, check out this History Of playlist where I give the comic book history of various heroes and villains right over here. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, we really do appreciate it, and we hope to see you in the next video.